In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Ads to check keyword search volume. What a lot of people don't realize is that built into Google Ads, you can actually check keyword volume. So you don't need to use a paid tool. There are loads of paid tools out there. You don't need to use one of those. Yes, paid tools give you a little bit more, the information, the data you get is a bit more granular, but you can just use Google Ads and it's good enough. So to find it, so I've just jumped into Google Ads here. This is just sort of a test account. Obviously, there's nothing going on in here. But to get to the keyword tool, what you do is go into Tools, and then go to Planning, and then go Keyword Planner, right? So when you're in Keyword Planner, various options here. Just click on Discover New Keywords, and then you can, they give you an option where you can start with a website. So you could, if you want to look at the keywords that a website, maybe a competitor, is using, you can put the URL in there, and it will, in theory, pull in the keywords. I never really use that. I just start with keywords. So say we're starting a campaign. Say, I'm a roofing company and I want to look for roofing keywords for my area. So first of all, I'm based in the UK. So by default, it's set to the UK. But I can go in here and I can say, okay, I'm just going to look at, let's just say I want to target London. You can include that, and you've got to make sure to deselect the UK. So I'm just going to target London and then save that. And then what I'm going to do is just start typing in. I'm going to go roofing, roofers. I'm going to just say roofing services. Just that'll do for now, right? And then get results. And what you'll see here is it starts pulling in information. So those are the keywords I've just put in. Can't see roofers anywhere. Anyway, it's got roofing and roofing services. And now you can see here, so this is the keyword. I'll just zoom in a bit so you can see. You've got a keyword here, and then you've got average monthly searches, right? Now, it rounds it up to sort of the nearest sort of 1,000 or the nearest 100. So like I said before, if you use keyword like paid third-party keyword tools, it might give you a bit more data than this, but it's debatable whether a lot of those tools are really accurate anyway. I'm not going to mention any names, but the good thing about Google Ads is you kind of know that because it's come from Google that yes, the numbers are round up to pretty big numbers, but you know that it's not lying to you. You know that there's going to be something there, right? So if I just group those sort of highest to lowest, yeah. So remember, I selected London here. So roofing companies near me. So that's 1,000 to 10,000 monthly searches. And you've got the 3-month change here. I don't really pay much notice to that. I don't think roofing jobs is going to really change that much in 3 months. Maybe if it's in a sort of highly volatile industry, maybe it would change. But or I guess if it's a seasonal thing, there may be something in that if you're looking at, I don't know, say lawn care, or something that is, barbecue equipment or barbecue, whatever, something that's very seasonal. Maybe that changes. But as you can see here, there's nothing really much going on there. And then you can see here all the different keywords. And obviously, roofing companies near me, roof repair is a good one. And just the list goes on and on. Roofing services down here, although that's a bit lower. Now, while I'm here, I'll mention that you've also got the cost per click information in here as well. I made a video about cost per click and what that means. I'll drop a link to that below. But in this view here, you get to see the so the top of page, but you get to see the low price and the high price. So if we say, roof repair, 1,000 to 10,000 average monthly searches in London in this case. So to get to the top of the page, to appear at the top of Google, basically it gives you this sort of range. So the low is $12. and the high is $26. I don't know why it's coming up in dollars. This should be coming up in pounds. You do need to set the currency when you set up a Google a Google Ads account. I don't know why this one is still in dollars because I'm in the UK. Anyway, so you get the min and max here as well, right? So there's other things you can do as well. So average monthly searches, I tend to really only look, when it starts getting down to like kind of see, I mean, there's hundreds of keywords in here. It starts to get into the sort of the tens. It becomes less important for me. I tend to want to see, when I'm setting up a campaign, I want to see at least sort of 1,000 searches per keyword, unless the keyword is really bang on the money. And there's various options on the right here as well. You can sort of filter out. You can filter out sort of branded, so other brands here. You can filter out all the, like, let's say I'm setting up a roofing campaign. I don't want to see any keywords that have brands in them, so I can deselect them. These are other, advanced roofing, humble roofing. These are other brands that I don't want to appear for. And that is pretty good. I mean, it hasn't really done the job there, but you see what I mean. You can sort of filter out the types of keywords that you don't want to see, and then just focus on the ones that you do. So yeah, that's how you find keywords in Google Ads for free. And at any point you can add more keywords in here. You can change the geography here. And that's how you do it. So hope you found that useful. And I'll drop a link to the cost per click video in the description as well. And I also created a ROI, return on investment calculator, where you can basically, I'll drop a link to that in the description as well, where you can basically work out like how much a campaign is going to cost you and whether it's really worth your money to run a Google Ads campaign. And that kind of uses keyword data as part of that. So I'll drop a link to that. So yeah, all the best. Take care. Bye.